Fire in the hole. Welcome to Fro-Dog Arcade Repair. Today on the bench we have a Sanwa PM1723. This particular chassis is a Series E. There are C, D, and E, and there's not a material difference between them. This particular chassis is out of a Capcom Mini Cute. They have a 17/18 inch monitor. They are Japanese 100 volt systems, so this cannot plug into your standard 110/120 US. And what we've got is our chassis here. We're going to light bulb test it. And part of that light bulb test is a variac. We have our variac adjusted. This display says 101. Putting my meter on it comes up to 100 even. So that's within the range. We've got our meter set to DC volts, our light bulb, and our test points are, if we look down in the chassis here, we have that test point 1E, and I believe the E is for earth or earth ground. So we got our negative there, and then our positive for our output of our power supply goes to R809. Now it goes on this side of R809, side closest to our tall sand block resistor. You can also clip straight onto the fuse and get that same B plus measurement. We have our horizontal output transistor physically out of the chassis. I'm looking for it here on the bench. I don't see it right away. I've laid it off to the side. So when we come back for a stage 2, we'll look at putting that horizontal output back in. But right now we just want to see if the power supply works. Our B plus setting should be around 115 volts. And this location right here is our B plus adjustment. So we're all hooked up. Without further ado, fire in the hole. Ho-ho! We got our light bulb. We are sitting at 118.5 volts. Tilt that up just a bit. Let's see if our B plus adjusts. Be a little better doing that right-handed. And yep, up and down to about 115-ish. To do a true B plus adjustment, it's got to be on the tube with an image and should be warmed up. But this proves out that our power supply section is working on our Sanwa PM1723 from a Capcom Mini Cute. This can also be used in Nintendo Red Tents, but I believe it has to have a different yoke than what the Red Tent Sanyos had. That you got to have the yoke that goes with the Sanwa. So that's it. That is our stage 1 light bulb test. Alright, welcome back for our stage 2 light bulb test. Now we have the HOT soldered and in circuit. We have a high voltage anode in our glass jar. Got our meter looking at B+, got our light bulb on. And between the stage 1 and stage 2 video, my first try at stage 2 I had no high voltage. So I had to troubleshoot and repair a problem on the board. And that's the whole purpose of this test, is to see if it got high voltage. You can watch the video on this chassis and see my troubleshooting process and how I fixed it. But I repaired the problem and now have the horizontal circuit functioning, and we have everything set up and ready for a stage 2 light bulb test. Fire in the hole. Light bulb's up, 115. And we have our snap, crackle, and pop in our jar. So we do have our high voltage now. So there you have it, Stage 1 and Stage 2 light bulb test for a Sanwa PM1723 CDE, and I also believe there's a B as in Baker. So there you have it. And can you hear that sizzle? Thank you for joining me at Fro-Dog Arcade Repair. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it useful, or at least entertaining. Please subscribe below, like, follow, and share with your friends. And remember, fire in the hole.